All right, everybody, welcome to the Studying Brew, episode 1170. And if you were on live, Hakuna Matata to all of you. We are so happy to have all of you here on this beautiful Tuesday evening. It is the night where we do Test Take It Techniques Tuesday on this free 30-minute of study that we do Monday through Thursday for the KonaButterflyz Studying Brew. Welcome all of you to this free session. If you're brand new, my name is Andy. I am the guy in the back office answering all the phone calls, text messages, trying to sail this boat. But you're here for Brandy. She's got her Series 6, 63, 26, 65, and her Series 7, which makes her more than qualified to teach you all the things you need to know so that way you too can get a pass notice. And sometimes it's everything. It's everything to just stay focused and stay in the exam, go question by question, and you get ruffled, you get, I don't know, what do you want to say, distracted? You wiggle around a lot.
It's good. That's a good one.
It's hard to sit there.
Yeah.
Brandy.
Yeah.
Common problem. You can barely do it. What do you say to people that can barely sit there?
I know the feeling.
That's it? That's what you say?
Yes. I throw my chair.
No,
Fidget.
like seriously, they have a hard time like doing a full quiz all the way through. All they want to do is tens and they want to go into the exam and that's all they're going to do.
No, you have to practice your marathon, not just sprint. So you have to try on a full size quiz for size. And I mean, you could treat a full quiz like it's 10 questions. You just do 10 questions at a time. Sit back, take a deep breath. Do the next 10.
I know one of the things that Brandy did was she actually paced when she took her quizzes. Sometimes she couldn't sit there and she did that, right? When you drilled and you did everything, you quizzed and all that. But you did force yourself to sit there and do a full exam.
Yes.
To get into it.
I had to.
Had to. What if I can't, Brandy?
Yeah, there's no such thing as can't. There's won'ts.
Ooh, that's a big difference there, isn't there? That's the difference. Most of you confuse can't and won't all the time. I can't do something.
What is that?
It's not can't. It's really won't. You won't do it.
Or you don't want to.
You don't want to do it.
Trust me, nobody wants to sit for 140 questions, guys. Nobody does. That's not fun.
There's a lot of things that people do all the time. They just have to do. They don't want to do it.
Yep.
How many of you really want to go to work on Monday mornings? Right?
I do, because I like to see you.
If you raise your hand, it's the same people that love math. You know what I mean? There's just a select few of weirdos that they're like, you know what? Instead of like doing whatever I want on a Monday, I'd rather go to work.
Can I do what I want and still meet with people?
I mean, if that's what you want to do, it's different than work, because work is not the same as like wanting to go do whatever you want, is it?
True.
You have to go to work.
Look, I know that seemed like that was an Andy statement, by the way, right? Can't means you won't. Like that was something Andy would normally say, not me. But
I'm like, wait a minute, I didn't say that. You said it.
I know. But no, honestly, I had to y'all, in my own journey, I had to literally sit and say, is it because I can't, or is it because I just really don't want to? Like I said, no, studying is not fun. It's boring, right? But I had to really sit there and go, okay, I have to, no matter what. Like if I want to get these licenses, I have to sit there. I have to get this thing done. I have to answer 100 and whatever, 85, whatever, right? I have to do that. And I have to do it in the time and space allotted. No breaks, no hookups, no special whatever, right? So if I want it, I just have to do it. And literally, guys, that changed everything. It changed everything. It got me through doing stuff that I didn't want to do when, you just push through.
There's no such thing as maximum results with minimal effort. There's no such thing. It doesn't work in anything, really, honestly. It doesn't.
No.
It doesn't matter if you're growing rutabagas in your backyard. And I know some of you have to go look it up and see what a rutabaga is, and then realize I'm probably into like the 1940s right now. But it doesn't matter. My point is, it doesn't matter. It could be a cucumbers, it could be a thing of tomatoes, it could be your business, it could be anything. You can't put minimal effort into things and expect maximum results. You can't barely go out to your garden and go water it and and you don't tend the soil and you don't do any of the stuff and then expect like an amazing, harvest. You can't. You're not going to go out there and find that. You know what you're going to find? Exactly how much effort you put in there. Probably 5 weeds and dead plants. You know what I mean? That's it. And a lot of people, what they do is they get upset. They get upset and they're like, Andy, I studied for the last 3 weeks and I got blank, right? Not a passing score. Usually that's the conversation I get all the time if it's not a passing score or whatever. And I'm like, okay, well, when's the last time you took a full quiz? I don't think I ever did. Okay, when's the last time you took a quiz? I took like 3 10-question quizzes like yesterday before I took my exam. Okay, what were you doing before that? Well, I was like, I kind of went through and saw a couple videos. I would hit like a 10 question here and there. Not a lot. I don't understand why your disconnect is. You know what I'm saying? It's like you never watered the plant. Why are you thinking it's still going to be alive? You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Well, God will take care of it. I leave it all to God. I'm not saying you shouldn't. I think everybody should. But also I know that God also wants you to, put in the effort, till the land, take care of it, have the discipline, go water it. It doesn't mean that just because you planted the seeds, God's going to go ahead and make sure it rains for the next whatever how long it is until you harvest, and they're going to, somehow send over some animals and go take all the weeds out for you. That's not how it works. That harvest is all you. Whatever you put in is what you get out. And if you know you put minimal effort in, you can't be upset about it when you get minimal results. It's exactly what you put in.
It's like when people tell me like, "Oh, I got a 56% on a full quiz." But, there was some that I skipped and I was on the treadmill, or I was, I just hit C, and there were some answers that were just really long, so I didn't even read it.
Or I was at my 5-year-old's T-ball.
I mean, that score is going to reflect the amount of effort. That's not a true indication of whether or not you're ready to take the test.
It's not a full attention to the details. It's not full attention to getting prepared. It's not. It's not. However you want to look at it, it's not. That's not being fully prepared for it. It's not putting in the what you're wanting to do. If it grows without water, it just may be from the little shop of horrors. That is true. With that, let's get to it, Brandy. I want you guys all to start thinking about that, putting in the effort. The other day we had somebody who was like, "Hey, so in 3 weeks I can go take my test." I said, "I don't know. Do you play sports?" And they're like, "Huh?" I said, "Do you play sports?" "Yeah, I play soccer." I was like, "Okay." I said, "So let's say you have a big game 3 weeks from now." "Yeah, okay." I'm like, "Are you going to be ready to play? You haven't done any practices, you haven't gone onto the field, you haven't put anything in as of yet. Are you going to be ready to play?" "Well, that just depends on how much time, effort, and practice I put in." No different. No different. Oh, now I get it. I was like, yeah, it's the same exact thing. If you were preparing for a game, you're going to go run laps. You're going to go do the drills. Speaking of running laps and doing drills, we have a whole coaching program here, study program. You get into those 21-day plans, those course videos, it can happen anytime. And those live exam sessions, that's like showing up to the field and the coach coaches you. The coach is going to go ahead and put some plays out there on the field. She's going to show you some of the stuff and how it's tested. Then she's going to work through the program, and then you're going to see if there's anything that you need to ask or if you need clarification. That's what those live exam sessions are for. That's what those all member sessions are for. That's what the small group tutoring is there for you. And we even have one-on-one sessions available. We have books for sale, SIE 663, 2665. And then we got the Discord on the community so you can study with other people. Go to the gym with other folks, right? It's the same thing. Partner up with somebody. We've had people that don't even know each other from all corners of the United States, and they meet up at a certain time and then they go and study. You can do that on that Discord. It's great. 951-290-3077. Give a call, give you a text. Give me a text, even an email, KonaButterflyz@gmail.com. You have any questions, anything you want to ask me, go ahead, leave me a message, give me a text, give me a phone call, any of those. Don't send a carrier pigeon. I'm gonna be honest, my dog probably get it.
Plus birds are scary.
Brand says birds are scary, but I'm just saying my dog probably get it. Scan the QR code, hit the links, and see what we got going on. All right, we got a schedule for tomorrow. No live sessions. Nah. Reminder: no live sessions in the afternoon or in the morning, but we will be back for the Studying Brew at night at the same beautiful time, same bat time, same bat channel.
Yes.
All right. If you're not following us on Instagram, actually, I did post in the story today. If you're not following us on Instagram, I wish you would. I tell you what, because when they send me a picture and they let me know, add another one to the Kona Hall of Fame. That's right. We add another one to the Kona Hall of Fame because we've got a passer. Yes, we do. We got a passer. Congratulations to CeeCee Thomas on passing the MLO. And if you are like one of those people here for the first time and you're like, wait a minute. The record scratched.
I thought this was for securities.
I thought this was securities.
Oh, is Brandy and Andy getting into the MLO?
Right. Do you have an MLO program? No, we have a testing program. We have an exam passing program. It's integrated in the securities. This is CeeCee Thomas. This is her third exam with us that she's passed.
Yes.
Yeah, we met her after she passed her SIE. She passed the 6th and the 63 with us, and now she's passed the MLO test taking techniques. What did CeeCee Thomas tell me? Well, I haven't posted her full thing, but I'll tell you what she said. She's all first. She goes, Andy, I passed the MLO. I don't know if you could share this with the family, but how I passed it was I techniqued this Motha Trucker out. I cleaned it up. This Motha Trucker. I just techniqued it. I barely studied at all. To be honest, I have a crazy job. My job is super swamped. I wish I could tell you guys, but she's super busy and super busy.
Super busy.
I can't like not even like on the news busy. And she's like, I just didn't have time. And so I didn't study. I just picked up the book a couple times and then I went and took the test taking techniques. Boom. Done. Got it done. And all techniqued. She's all, I just techniqued the Motha out. She's all, you can clean it up or do whatever you need to do. All right. So that's how she got it done. But that's what we're going to do tonight. Test taking techniques Tuesday. Are you ready to go, Brandy?
Yeah, sorry.
I see you were majorly distracted. I am going to take the testing away from you.
There's a helicopter flying around saying close your doors. So I was looking.
All right. Did they close the garage door? Oh. Well, could you tell the people to do that? Instead of looking up what the sheriffs are doing? Sorry, everybody.
Oh, okay.
Talk amongst yourselves.
Apparently. All right. Okay. Good.
All right.
I'm ready. Sorry, guys.
You ready?
I'm ready.
Test taking techniques Tuesday. Tonight is the night we go with 6 different questions.
Yes.
We got techniques and the basic premises. We're going to try not to use any securities knowledge.
Nah.
You might see some questions up on there, and sure, you're like, I can answer that. That's C because it's this, because of this securities knowledge that I just used it. You are missing the point of this exercise tonight. Even if you know the answer because of security, like because of the content, that's awesome. And you're going to use that on the exam. But we want you to start using another skill set. We want you to start developing something to think outside the box. So look at observations of things, look for patterns, things that can help you out in case, and I can almost guarantee you don't see this question on the exam written exactly the same way. You're going to look for different kinds of cues and keys to help you get the right answer without even knowing the content. Why? Because that's going to help you out a lot, especially when you feel overwhelmed, especially when you're taking the MLO exam and you've never even studied it, and you're just going to learn how to do these techniques so you too can be like CeeCee Thomas and just go take the exam and pass it just based on techniques. This is how she did it.
Right.
All right, rules of test taking techniques Tuesday, just like I was just saying about MLO. It doesn't matter what test it is. Don't ask what question did, what exam did that question come from. It's irrelevant. It doesn't matter. It's the practice of learning this stuff. So that way you can apply it to whatever multiple choice exam you're going to go ahead and do. Rule number 2 is you're going to go get yourself a 10-question flash quiz. What are you going to do?
10 questions as fast as possible.
10 minutes. 10 questions, 10 minutes, 1 minute of thought, all technique. You ready to go? Is everything okay? Did they land the helicopter? Did they catch the fugitive?
I don't know.
Was it the one-armed man?
I don't even. What?
You never watched The Fugitive? There's a series called The Fugitive, and then there was a movie with Harrison Ford.
I did see the movie.
He was a doctor
in the 90s
and he got blamed for like killing his wife, and then he said it was a one-armed man.
I said it was in the 90s when it first.
And it was like a series in the 60s, and then like it was a whole thing like he's trying to find the one-armed man. No? Oh. Anyways, can we get back on track?
I'm on track.
Well, you haven't put the question on.
Oh, you ready?
Yeah.
Let's go. All right. We have the Chicago Board Options Exchange, the Federal Savings and Loan Insurance Corporation, the Municipal Securities Rulemaking Board, and the Financial Industry Regulatory Authority. So just like somebody said in the chat, what the heck is B, the FSLIC?
I like to call it F-Slick.
Right. Plus it has an and. The other thing is that if we pay attention,
put that on a windbreaker.
F-Slick. All right. And also if you look,
I'm gonna think you're from another
we've heard of options we've heard of options in studying.
Yeah.
We've heard of securities,
yes.
Financial industry. But the fact that B is talking about a bank.
Yes, number 1.
It's probably the answer.
And an insurance.
Yeah, it's probably the answer, right? So it says, blah, 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 the following self-regulatory organizations function under the SEC, except the one that doesn't fit the rhyme scheme.
By the way, I noticed you didn't put in the advertisement for October 12th.
I don't have a flyer for that.
I sent it to you. But go ahead, continue. Continue.
All right. So I have either marginable or non-marginable securities, cash only, fully paid for marginable securities only, or cash or fully paid marginable securities. That's a lot, right? So this is an only, that's an only, and this says non-marginable, right? And then this one says cash or fully paid, right? So I went to the question and I was like, B and C are probably, first of all, not answers because they both say only.
Right.
And when we talk about only, these are usually like kind of not true. And then let's just go with this, right? So it says margin calls can be met with a deposit of, right? So how can we deposit non-marginable things in margins? Does that make sense? How can we put a non-margin in a margin?
That's like saying I want to put a circle into a square hole.
Exactly. So the answer is D. So we crossed off the not trues and the not trues, the two onlys. We crossed off the non-marginable. And we put margin. Does that make sense?
I don't know.
Because it says marginable.
I was with the techniques on the D.
Margin.
Because it's test taking techniques Tuesday.
Margin. Okay. Marginable.
Sounds good to me.
All right. all prospectuses delivered before registration date, the final prospectus and I don't know why lately I've been finding a lot of and questions. A lot. And aftermarket delivery
I mean,
obligation.
and answers.
Yes, sorry, and answers. The final prospectus delivery requirements during the cooling off period and the preliminary prospectus. Okay, during. So many things, right? And look, I'm looking at C and D and they both say during the cooling off period, right? So I'm like, eh. And then there's, because these are pretty good and there's the and, right? But it's saying access equals delivery rule. So the access equals delivery rule. I just like the fact that B talks about the final and also after. Plus it's and. I actually, to be honest with you guys, when I pulled this question, I didn't notice C and D was opposite. I literally just went with the and. I went with and because it was just easier. It was right there in front of me. I said, hey.
It is in your face.
I said, hey.
Take it.
All right. Collateral trust certificate, debenture, equipment.
Can I see what anybody says? B. One word.
One word. Debenture.
Unsecured.
Debenture. It's unsecured. And if you guys have and doesn't debenture look like denture?
That's why I always say it's unsecured teeth.
Right? It's unsecured teeth that's gonna fall out. But yeah, there you go. The one word. The one word. Do. Offerings can be identified by who is selling the securities.
Ooh, 3 offerings and a corporate.
Offerings of stocks can be made to the investing public. Offerings of bonds can be made to the investing public, or corporate securities can only be offered in the public offerings. In public offerings.
Ooh, there's that only. And you said not true. But this could be different, huh?
I said usually not true or different, right? Okay, so I went to the question and it says an offering is defined as the sale of a security. No, it's not, but that's okay. Regarding offerings, I didn't even read that part when I pulled this question. I just saw the true accept and I went with the only because true accepts means not true.
Write that out. Do you all get that? True accept means not true. Will they have it on the exam? True accept? Yes, probably.
Probably, maybe, I don't know.
How do we know?
By the way, offers are not sales. I just want to look. If there's anything about these tests,
Well, an offer is not a sale.
Yeah.
I offered to buy your car doesn't mean you sold it.
Yeah.
I made an offer.
Sale does not take place unless there's an exchange of value.
Right. You've all probably went to OfferUp or eBay or any of that stuff. Does it always work out into a transaction if you make an offer? No. You're like, I made an offer for 10. All of a sudden they want $400. No, I'm sorry.
No, not doing it.
We're not seeing eye to eye on this offer.
Okay. The division of engagement, the arbitration panel.
The division of engagement coming to a theater near you.
Okay, I'm not gonna lie, guys. When I read this one, I just saw these two. I didn't even read division. I thought it said department.
Oh, Department of Enforcement.
The Department of Enforcement or the division of engagement. What is exactly? So I went to the question and it said investigations and hearings into alleged violations under the Code of Procedure are performed by the Department of Enforcement.
The cops.
The cops enforce violations.
The Department of Enforcement.
You know what I'm saying.
These are the stories.
The
Department of Enforcement.
Engagement. What?
I was trying to do my Law and Order intro, but
sorry, my bad.
You went a little into it. Dum dum. All right, I'm done.
Dum dum dum.
No. It's just the gavel hit. Dum dum.
No, I've never seen it.
Oh,
that was it.
We made it.
Yeah, we did.
We did it.
We did it.
There you go. Department of Enforcement, Law and Order. They enforce it.
Dun, dun, dun.
These are the stories. No, I'm just kidding. All right, everybody. Thank you so much for being here. You could have been anywhere else, but you decided to be here, and you got some great ways to look at these exams. More importantly, don't overcomplicate it. What do you want to add, Brandy, to their flash quiz right now? What should they do?
Keep it simple.
Keep it simple. Just like with Brandy's response. So many words. Not a lot. Keep it simple. That's it.
Don't go in the weeds.
Don't go in the weeds. And keep up your farming. You'll have a better harvest. With that, no live sessions tomorrow during the member sessions, but we'll be back for the Studying Brew tomorrow night for some content, some techniques. It's a little bit of everything. We hope to see you all there. Same bat time, same bat channel. Until then, everybody, stay safe out there. Wash your hands. Don't touch your face. Don't touch your friend's face. That's all I know. And keep the positive mental attitude. And congratulations to CeeCee Thomas one more time for Motha Trucking Techniquing it out. All right. Good night, everybody.
Thank you guys so much for being on. We so super appreciate you. Don't forget, practice these techniques in your quizzes. We will see you guys next time. Have a great one.